Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Assorted Duties. I'm your host, Arthur Reynolds. And today's topics, we're going to be talking about sex. Sex and the difficulties of being a man when it comes to sex. Today I have a guest with me. His name I need not disclose unless he wants me to. Are you okay with me giving your name?
Go ahead.
His name is Sean, J. Sean Richardson. And I am Arthur Reynolds, your host, once again. We are here talking about the difficulties of what it's like for a man when it comes to sex and the pressure we have as men in trying to please a woman sexually. That comes in various situations where we're trying to please them. Mr. Richardson, what do you think about the difficulties of when it comes to pleasing a woman? Do you think it's easy to please a woman? Do you find it difficult to please a woman? What is your stance when it comes to that?
I'll be happy. When I do, it's bro. If you ain't pleasing me, I'm not about to try to please you. Like the fact that it is hard to please a woman, I feel like it has to be reciprocated. Like granted, men, we already said, we get off easy.
Yeah, see, but as men, we do.
So the fact that men get off easy, women don't have to do no effort. I feel like anybody knows, like, if you feel like there's no effort, like, I don't want to do. I'm not about to put effort into it that I know that you're not.
Correct. Now,
like, I gotta sit here and please you, and that was so good, and I'll be like, oh, it was good to you, but I had a bad experience.
See, now
I was so busy trying to please you to the point where I wasn't pleased. And
that brings up what I like to talk about also when it comes to this here situation. Now, we have men who says, yo, that was a bad shot. We have men that say there are no such thing as a bad shot, when it comes to sex. And
that's a lie.
And then when you say, you have women who say, yo, he wasn't shit. And then you got some women that says, yo, it was the greatest. And it'd be, you know what I mean? So you have all these variations of what's what. Men, we have to live by, how big our penises are. When it comes to these women, because everybody puts that pressure on a man if he has a big thing. He's well endowed that he's supposed to be this good lover, like you would like to do that. But a man who has this little thing, you're looking at him like he ain't shit. So when it could be truly just the opposite. The man with that big thing that's well endowed may not be shit in bed.
I agree.
You know what I mean? If he don't know how to use what he got, then it ain't gonna mean shit to the woman either. And a guy with a little thing might know how to work that little thing and make you climax more than you'd ever in your life. Have you buckle going to the bathroom.
I don't, like, all right, the fact that you said this difference, I always say this when I have this conversation with women. Like, all right, the same way you just said the different size of the penises for men. Every man does not have a big penis, right?
Correct. Facts.
So,
especially as a black man, that stereotype is dead.
Stereotype. So, but my thing with that stereotype, my thing is I don't like the fact that every woman, I never in my life heard a woman say that she don't got no good pussy. I mean, coochie, I don't know what to say.
That's fine.
I never in my life heard a woman say that her vagina does not get wet. Like, she make it seem like she got a waterfall. Which I know is an absolute lie.
Correct.
Granted, you are a woman. There's no way every woman in the world has the wettest coochie. That's a lie, because I had some.
That's facts.
Yes. Does it get moisturized? Is it wet? Yes. Was it good? No. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that I take the whole stigmatism away from that shit. It's just like, yo, like, because like you said, every man ain't walking around with 8 inches.
Correct.
7, and whatever the case may be.
Correct. No 12 inches.
Yeah, so
John Holmes.
I might. So like you said, like some girls get less of a man because maybe your vagina wasn't as good to him.
Correct. Facts. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
You not me.
You didn't come to the table with nothing that was worth me.
Exactly.
Giving you more than I can give, or that I gave.
Yeah, it's just like, it's kind of like, okay, so I can seem like, oh, your pussy's dry. Granted, got wet, but you got some weak coochie. Why can't we say the same thing?
So with that,
because women really
you consider
feel
that
like
to be a bad
all
shot.
Have good coochie.
Correct.
They really do.
I know.
But it's not what you think it is.
Correct. It's not that wet thing you think
Yeah,
is
that
wet.
you think it's not,
and
bro.
it definitely didn't last as long as you thought it did.
Yeah. Like you probably was wet, and it lasts like 2 minutes for me.
Right.
The rest of this is just like moisture. It's just like damn. Like I know it's like where's the rest? Like it went away.
Yeah.
Like it's gone. You know what I'm talking about? Like
it dissipated. It dried up.
Yo.
Part that is myth. Not all men have big dicks. Yes. The other myth is not all women have wet coochies.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Fact. So the fact that some women lie about their shit, some men lie about their shit, but in all actuality, most men's lies come as soon as they pull their pants down. Comes to show you instantly.
You literally can see it instantly.
And if you don't see it, you feel it.
We don't know nothing
you don't see it until you feel it. Right.
Yeah,
so we don't know nothing until we get up in there. Yeah. But the other thing that also makes it a bad shot, what you had said about her being wet, that's the worst part of a shot. Yeah. Because if you dry up, and you drying up, and I'm still not.
And what?
Listen, that hurts.
Yo, you wake up with a breast burn.
Oh my god!
Yo,
and
you can't
as
touch
a man,
like a week.
you don't listen. You don't even want to pee with your hand on it, and it hurts. It hurts. It's like skinning your knee.
Yo, it really hurts. It hurts.
It hurts. Like, so trust me, those are things that women don't get with men. Is when you're jerking a man off. You're jerking a man off. You don't grip that bitch like it's a fucking soda bottle. You know what I mean? Our skin only stretches but so far when you pull them back. It hurts. You know what I mean? So those are the things that those are things that men have to endure, and women don't take that into consideration.
Understand. You know what I think it is? This is what I think it is. The fact that we're all human. Men need things the same way a woman likes to be. Men like to be pleased too.
Facts.
I don't understand why it's like, oh, he has to do this for me. It's like, all right, so what? You don't like. I like to be pleased. There's certain things that men like
to do,
or even just a person like this nigga might like to do some shit that I'm not into.
Correct.
But everybody has their vice.
No, right. What they like to do,
everybody
and what they're good at doing.
Yeah.
And see, this is why I said I said sarcastically when I was talking to somebody previously about this, and said to them, I don't understand why most men don't have PTSD when it comes to this.
Cause there's something like. And it'd be those ones that look so good come with the worst sexual experience every time.
When they can't see the mere fact that dude come through, you hitting them off, and you thinking you keeping him because you fine looking, and you're like, yo, I can get any man I want. Yeah, you can, but can you keep any man you want to keep? Keeping whatever it is you trying to keep changes the dynamics of things. But to be able to put together a good game where you trying to work towards shit together to the best of your abilities, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean everything will be 50-50. The thing is that you're putting forth your effort and you're contributing and you're helping out and you're not going to let the shit fall. And that's where that communication comes in. You know what I mean?
Look, you just used the word compromise. That was my first note.
Yes, indeed. So that's what happens. You got to be able to talk to each other and understand each other.
Yeah.
But sex definitely is a very big factor in any relationship. It's very big. I don't give a fuck what you women say.
Whether you disagree or not. But
any woman pretty much can get any man. Not any man, but any woman can get a man.
Any woman. There's not a girl in this fucking world that cannot walk outside right now. I'm talking about the ugliest one, the biggest, fattest one. She can go outside
and get laid.
Get some sex. She can get laid.
She can get laid.
Just go outside and tell somebody you want to get laid. There's going to be a guy outside that will say yes.
That will nail you.
There's not a man, unless it might be. But you know how hard, bro. You'll look crazy. Oh, this is gonna go outside and then
she will find her task a lot easier than I would find my task.
Yeah, pretty much.
The game ain't the same, and it ain't. But this is the part where a lot of women just don't get it when it comes to being a man. We are put under so much scrutiny, as we started this off with, by saying
when it comes to females, they only care about two things. Either you gonna have money or you gonna have a big dick. So men and that's the thing, like you said, men are more truthful with themselves.
Correct.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like when females cheat, it's either
It comes with emotions.
emotion. It's definitely emotion.
Hands down, everything that a
It's
woman
emotion.
does
It's emotion.
is based off of an emotion.
Exactly. The woman, she could have been unsatisfied sexually the whole relationship.
Correct.
And probably never cheated.
Correct.
Because you satisfied her emotionally.
Correct.
It's the insecurity.
Correct.
Like,
And you
when
can,
you go take a
but
piss,
you can improve.
When you, yeah, exactly. When you go take a piss, you know how big your joint is, bro.
Correct.
But the thing what men do, they hide it with material things, or they'll.
But you can improve. A man can change a sex game he has. He can improve on a sex game. He can learn other things. It may not be his dick that's going to get the job done, or
100%.
it could be
The
because he has to
foreplay,
listen.
something.
Yeah, he has to listen to what she's telling you to help you get better at it. If you focus on getting her off first, and then you, because a man can get off easy. Correct.
If you lack it, you gotta perfect the craft. Period.
It's like they say, you gotta adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
You gotta adapt to where your shortnesses are, and overcome by improving on some other skills. Correct.
You know what I mean?
And that's how
we're on that
level with our relationships, and with when it comes to the sex. You know, we can't get away with much of nothing. As a man, you know, it's surprising. We can't just be men without having all these stigmatisms put upon us, and we have to live up to these. I'm supposed to be the head of the household. I'm supposed to be the breadwinner. I'm supposed to be the
whatever
disciplinary factor. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be the mechanic. I'm supposed to be
whatever
it is that's required.
Whatever was required in life that everybody has to fucking deal with, only men got to deal with it.
Now.
Period. Women, they don't have to deal with shit.
Well,
they know
their balance is house clean, where their stereotype. Well, their stereotype is the same as ours. My thing cracks me up is, you know, what we were talking about as far as our conversation with the sex thing and the unfair situations with it. This isn't just a heterosexual situation, I'm assuming. I have no idea because I'm not in that circle. I don't know what their conversations are about and what they're like, but I'm pretty sure it is. It falls within all ethnicities and sexual orientations, you know, to where, you know, whether it's good or not good when it comes to sex.
Right.
I also would like to leave you with at least a positive piece of information pertaining to the sexual orientations of men and women and the differences that we have. In positive, we all agree that a lot of us enjoy making love to each other, having sex with each other. I don't know how you want to classify it, but at the same time, we all enjoy it. We just want you to be more responsible about how you go about having sex. Make sure you wrap it up and protect yourself at all times, like a fighting match. And with that, I leave you. My name is Arthur Reynolds. My guest was Jay Sean Richardson. And this is Assorted Duties. Until next time.